Greetings, and grand rising YT Kubuli. What's going on? Greetings. This is your brother Chief Kalanago Flying Eagle, man. I'm about to get into a quick video and hope everybody's having an amazing continuation so far. Give me 1 second. Let me just make sure I have audio. Give me 1 second. Make sure I have audio. Boom, boom. Make sure we good. Second. Yeah, we got audio. Okay. So, like I said, once more, this channel, was created specifically for the people of YT Kubuli, misnomed Dominica, and it's to bring a perspective of truth that many of them may not have heard, read, or seen before. Okay, because like I said, man, the colonizers, it's not in your best interest to teach you the truth. Why am I going to come into your indigenous land? Why am I going to come into your place of origin and tell you or tell your children that they're the original people? Why would I want to do that? It serves me no purpose. Okay. So we have to realize the system, the educational system that was set up, it was for the purpose of indoctrinating people. Now, like I said before, if you're going to school to learn a skill, in a particular field, then that's different. But when it comes to history was, trust me, it was a lie. It was a lie, and that's why they had to give our people the movie Roots and give you this illusion that if you look a certain way, then you come from Africa. I mean, people have to really think, because a lot of people don't think for themselves. You have to use critical thinking. Why is it that only so-called, and I'm saying so-called black people because I'm not black, but only so-called black people, they are the only ones dying to claim Africa? Now, a lot of people may think that I have something against Africa. No, I don't. I have nothing against our African brothers and sisters. The same way I have nothing against our European or Asian brothers and sisters, because guess what? All these people, original people, were dark-skinned people. They were people who looked just like us. So I'm saying all that to say, I have nothing against Africans, but I have something against the lies. And that's my goal, to debunk and expose the lies. All right. And I'm always going to say this. You do what you want with the information. It is really up to you. I have done my job. I have played my part. So I'm going to go into a little bit about Abraham Lincoln. Now, why is all this important, and what is the significance of that when it relates to YT Kubuli? In a sense, none. However, the purpose of telling you about Abraham Lincoln once more is to expose another lie. And if they could lie about Abraham Lincoln, if they could lie about King George, if they could lie about King Charles, if they could lie about King James, if they could lie about Queen Anne, if they could lie about Queen Sophia, and told you these people were pale-skinned people, what they call so-called white people, then what else wouldn't they lie about? You see what I'm saying? So my goal for giving you all this extra information or knowledge is so that it creates reasonable doubt in what they're teaching us about our people here in Dominica. And that's my goal. Okay? Because all the knowledge and information is coming from the colonization society. Okay, they were the ones who set up all the schools. All right, so let us get into that real quick. Once more, I put the link in the description because I want you to do your own independent research. Okay, I don't want nobody on here talking about, whoa, well, Chief just talking. He ain't giving us nothing to show, to show and prove what he talking about. Well, I'm giving you all the links. I'm giving you the PDF so you could do your independent reading. All right, and we have to start teaching our children the truth. Let's stop teaching our children that they came from slaves. No, I'm not saying people were not enslaved, but they did not come from slaves. It's a whole different story. Okay, because no disrespect to my brothers and sisters here in YT Kubuli, but people are literally in slavery right now. Okay, people are in slavery, working for such a bare minimum, and I'm going to be talking about all that. Like I said, man, the truth is painful and the truth is harsh. A lot of people say, oh, well, let's keep it real. We want the truth. The question is, yes, you want the truth, but the question is, can you handle the truth? There's a difference. So I'm giving you the truth. I'm giving you the facts. Don't hate them. You don't hate me as the messenger. All right. But let us learn the game and the game that's being played. All right. And we got to master the game and fight back. Okay. Abraham Lincoln. Now, I've read this book in its entirety, but I'm only going to go to the section that I want. Okay. Just for the purpose of this lesson. All right. Give me 1 second here. So it says Abraham Lincoln by Noah Brooks. Okay. I'm going to go straight into this. I'm not going to read the entire book. This is going to be a short video. I just want to get my point across. Okay. I just want to get my point across. All right. So I'm going to go all the way down. All the way down. Give me 1 second. My brothers and sisters, man, knowledge is power. Indeed, that's true. However, even if you have the knowledge and you don't apply or implement the knowledge, then you have no power. So the true saying should actually be the implementation of the knowledge is power. If you know how to swim in your head, yes, that's knowledge. But if somebody push you in the water, if you don't swim, then you're not applying the knowledge that's in your head. You dig what I'm saying? So yes, having the knowledge is one thing, but the application of the knowledge is literally key. So that's what the saying should actually be. All right, let's go back here for a second. This is where I'm talking about, right? Boom, boom, boom. Then they came the Black Hawk War. All right, so we are going to go back here for a second. Okay, and I'm just going to show you where Abraham Lincoln, in his own words, described himself. Now, there's another section in this book where they called him the Black Republican leader or something like that. It's somewhere in the book, but I want to go exactly to show you where the man described himself in his own words. All right, so let's read this here for a second. Let's read this here. Let me just make this a little bigger for you. All right, what does it say here? It says, if any personal description of me is to be thought desirable, it may be said, I am in height 6 feet 4 inches, nearly lean in flesh, weighing on average 180 pounds, dark in complexion with coarse black hair and gray eyes. No other marks or brands recollected. Yours truly, Abraham Lincoln. The man gave his own description in this book. So like I tell people, man, we have been lied to. We have been bamboozled. We have been brainwashed. We have been fooled. And I tell people, fool me once. When you fool me twice, it's my fault. You're not going to fool me twice. Yes, I was a fool at one time because, you know, when you have adults teaching you things and you're going to schools making you think that, well, you know what, the school is actually teaching you the truth. The school is setting you up to be successful in life. No, they are not. Most schools, once again, if you're not going to learn a skill that you could use your skill to feed you, everything else is indoctrination and it's to enslave you. And that's facts. Let's read this again. If any personal description of me is thought desirable, it may be said, I am in height 6 feet 4 inches. So the man was tall, 6'4", nearly lean in flesh, weighing an average 180 pounds, dark complexion with coarse black hair and gray eyes. Okay, Abraham Lincoln was a Huguenot. And I'm going to go ahead and give you more proof in another video, the Huguenots that came into the Americas. My brothers and sisters, all what they taught us about the slave ship from Africa is a lie. The majority of these people came from Europe. They are not from Africa. It was Europeans who came here. Okay, and they're talking about they were fleeing religious persecution. No, they were coming here to literally colonize the indigenous people of the Americas. And they use religion as a guise, as a tool. They came with the Bible and a sword. Now, like I said, I'm not going to get into religion because I know if I start getting into religion, y'all going to start unsubscribing. So I'm not even going to do that. I'm strictly going to stick on history. and I'm going to give you the facts. All right. So Abraham Lincoln was a man of color. All right. Let me see if I'm trying to see if I could go somewhere where they called him a black Republican. Here we go. Here we are, right? It says he continually harped on the assertion that, give me 1 second, that Republicans were in favor of Negro social equality, and he invariably referred to them as black Republicans and employed other terms to express his contempt. All right. Where did they call him a black Republican lover? Something like that. But anyway, it's in there. The point I'm making is this, right? Abraham Lincoln was a Huguenot. All right. And if for those of you who don't know, all the presidents in the United States, all of them are related by bloodline or marriage, all of them, because it is 13 families who rule the world. Now, a lot of people, when they hear the truth, they always want to call you a conspiracy theory. But listen, man, I'm giving y'all facts. All right, facts. So Abraham Lincoln was a man of color. Okay. Now, I'm going to go to Google and I'm going to put in Abraham Lincoln, and let's see what image they give you. All right, Abraham Lincoln. This is what they'll make you think Abraham Lincoln looks like. You see? Look, they're showing you a picture of a pale man. Okay, just like how yesterday we read that King Charles, his sons, Queen Anne, all of them were clearly people of color. Now let us put King Charles II and see what comes up. King Charles II and see what comes up. Look, you see? So once again, history. This is his story. With his story, they whitewashed everything. But King Charles was a so-called black man. And I gave you the proof yesterday. All right? So this is just another video. Like I said, the main focus on here was really Abraham Lincoln from his own book, his own words, telling you his own description. All right? But like I said before, man, nobody don't have to believe anything that I teach on here. Do your own due diligence. And I promise you, one day everything will come to light, because we are living in the age of enlightenment. And anyone who's not inclined to stepping into the truth, then you will perish. It's really that simple. It's really that simple, because you have no choice, because we are living in the age of enlightenment. And if you do not want to renew your mind, you will lose your mind. It is that simple. Okay, I cannot break it down any other, simpler way. You have to renew your mind and renew the information that was taught, because all those things were being done in the dark. All right. So now that we're living in the age of light, enlightenment, then, it behooves you to renew your thinking and start seeking truth. And that's what this platform is about. So once again, I want to thank y'all for being a part of this build. Do me a favor. If you found you found the information interesting, if you found some truth, if you found something helpful, please like the video, share the videos. Let's get this channel subscribers, to a few thousands. Let's get it to 10, 20, 30,000, because I want all the people in whites equally to have that information. So now they could start thinking for themselves. All right. I want to touch people's souls with this information. It is the only way that the people of white equally are going to get out from under the spells of these politicians. All right. And they're going to realize that it doesn't matter what these people tell you. All right. That you are being sold out. It is really that simple. All right. So, I'll definitely do another video after this. I just want to break them down in segments, so that some videos may be close to an hour. Some of them may be longer, but I will make an attempt to just keep them about an hour or less. Again, it depends on the video and the lesson. I may have to break it up in part 1 or part 2, but the bottom line is I know most people's attention span is short, so I'm being considerate of that, okay? So thank you, and I appreciate you. Please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Peace.